Hello, Andres. My name is Sean Everett. I'm the website analysis expert at Zucore Marketing. Thank you so much for talking with Jeff. He sent your website on to me for analysis, and that is what you are watching now, this video. I just wanted to let you know that your site is underperforming in your area, and you are losing ground on the internet to these folks, Floor and Decor. Now, I know that they're a big nationwide company, but I was only comparing you to their local store here. This, by the way, is a tool that I use, which is used to, it knows all the metrics of various sites on the internet and how they are performing. It gives all the numbers to that. Now, you have a great website, so I mean, it's clear that you spent some money on it, and you clearly had the intention that this was going to bring you customers and bring you money. And I don't think that it is doing that for you sufficiently right now. So I'm going to show you exactly how they're beating you. I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm going to show you what you can do to turn that around. And those are changes that you can implement right away. You don't have to, I mean, this afternoon if you want. If you have access to your internet, to your web, you can do that. Oh my, did I notice this? 2018? Oh, probably time to get that updated. So here is what I want to show you. This is your site now at this Ahrefs, the tool that I have a subscription to. And as you can see, there's a lot of different numbers here. I'll explain those in a minute. Now, the next thing I do is I do a regular old Google search for Coral Springs, Florida flooring. And I'm going to explain how Google works because a lot of people just don't know. And I'm going to explain what it needs. Now, the Google algorithm is something that determines the placement of everything on a Google search page. And Google is responsible for 96% of the traffic on the internet, which makes it a very powerful tool if you know how to use it. So, I mean, if you did 96% of all the floors in Coral Springs, somebody would come knocking on your door and say, "Hey, what gives? How did you get so much?" Well, you can't knock on their door for one. Who knows where they are? And two, they're just way ahead of the curve on this one. So, saying that, I'm going to explain how Google works by showing this search page results. Now, right up here at the top, we have what we call the map pack because they're attached to this map over here. And the map pack did something very special, which is the very first thing that the algorithm is looking for. And they filled out a Google business profile. Now, that is not hard to do. It's not secret. You can go to Google and just type in business profile and you can fill that out. And you have to make sure that you do it very precisely and thoroughly, or have a professional help you with it is probably a good option too. And they will reward you if you fill it out well enough with a nice spot up here at the top in the map pack. But a lot of people don't understand why these folks are singled out. And so they're not paid to be here, by the way. They just filled out the profile. So, but it's not the perfect place to be. The perfect place to be is below that in here, what we call the organics. They are organic in the sense that you don't have to fill anything out to be here like these folks did. You just have to have the website and you can be anywhere in the Google search results. But where is the big question? Because some guy with a Twinkie in one hand and a mouse in the other is not going to be scrolling down forever to find something. So being near the top of this is really a benefit, and I'm going to show you those numbers in a moment here. Now, the first thing that I'm going to show you after this, though, let me just recap a little bit. The first thing you want to do to satisfy the Google algorithm is fill out the Google Business Profile. This is number 2. This is content that I'm going to show you now. Now, here is your website again. I'm going to select all, copy, and I'm going to paste this homepage of yours into this word counter. Now you have 408 words. There's that 2018 again. And I'm going to do the same for them. Copy, and I'm going to paste it into this other word counter, and they have 808 words. Now, as you can see, in the word count arena, they win by double. And the reason that I'm even counting your words is that Google is not a smart company in the sense that this Google algorithm is not doing any thinking. It is just looking for words. And the only way that it can tell if maybe their search customers are going to have a better experience at a site is by having one that has a lot of words, because you can imagine the inverse is also true. If it has very few words, there's not likely going to satisfy whoever types something into this, Google search box. If you go to a site that says flooring is good, you're going to say, why did you send me here? You want to have a sufficient number of words. And for Google, that word count is actually 1,500. So you have a little bit of a ways to go, but it is not hard to get 1,500 words on a homepage. There are many ways to essentially hide them in a web page. And, like here, this is a link. But you could have it also be a hover link where if I hover on it, the words will actually come up. Same with here and here. And that would be a way of getting more words onto your home page as opposed to having it go to a different page. Now, the next thing I have to tell you is that all words are not the same at Google. And this is what I'm going to talk to you about. That is keywords. Here is this paid tool I told you about again. You have 32 keywords on your website. Now, keywords are words that Google expects you to have on your website by virtue of the fact that they crawl through your website and your competitors' websites. They know who your competitors are. They don't know what business you're in per se, but they know what words and phrases come up the most in a website that has to do with flooring. And it doesn't even understand the word flooring. It just knows that when I type in flooring Coral Springs, that a whole bunch of websites come up because Google is a word search, obviously. So what you want to do is make sure you have plenty of keywords. Now, your competitor here has 60 keywords. Again, almost double yours. And I'm going to show you what their keywords are. Obviously, we'll get rid of anything that says floor decor because that's folks searching for a place that they already know the name of. But Coral Springs, let's see, there we go. A lot of floor and decor here, right? Flooring, Coral Springs, floor decor, Pompano and Fort Lauderdale. These are all examples that some of your keywords are going to have to do with the areas that you serve, the communities around you, and whether that be a separate city or whether that is a neighborhood of distinction, you want to make sure that your website includes those places. Vinyl flooring, laminate flooring, hardwood flooring, all of these things are part of, they're simple. They're just part of your industry. Now, you could probably sit around and think of a whole bunch of more of these just, at the lunch table. Now, there's only another page of these. And the reason for that is I am only searching the Floor and Decor store ID number 292, which is the one that you are competing with in Coral Springs. So if I did this, if I got rid of this, it would be a very different story. You would see that on the overview here, it's going to take a moment. I hate waiting for computers. As you can see, the keywords here are 186,000. And let me see here. Let's go to some of those. And again, there's going to be a lot of floor and decor, but wood flooring, tile and decor, new core. I don't know what all of these mean. Maybe they're just for, and you see Las Vegas, blah, 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 Denver. And as you can see, they have another 6,521 pages of this. Now, of course, I have access to that, so it would be easy for me to figure that out. And if there are keywords that are good enough for them, they're good enough for you. Now, here is what I'm going to show you with the next thing is backlinks. Now, backlinks are where your site, your URL appears on somebody else's site. And so that means it's a link back to you, a backlink. Now, you are on 26 different domains, and your competitor is on 3,600 different domains. Now, this is the national company, of course, so there's going to be a lot of references from their local communities that you don't have to be on. So you don't have to beat this amount. but it would be good to get it up from 26. Now, these are the different sites that they're on. And you know, like they have they probably published a playlist of music they like. They're on Reddit, they're on Bing, CNN, Harvard. Somebody went to Harvard there. And these are all great places to be because they have a high domain rating. Now, this domain rating is a scale of 0 to 100, and it shows the strength of a domain's backlink profile compared to the others in their database. Now, that means that their backlinks are, for Wikipedia, 4,895,000. Now, remember, you had 26. So these are very good to be on because it's the only way that Google has to vet your site in a way. You know, they figure if other people went there, then their search customers are going to be satisfied going there too. So now I'm just going to recap here now. Well, actually, here's what it comes down to. Last month, you had 4 visitors to your site. That's your traffic. That's down 3 from the month before. You had 7, and your competitor had 383. So that is this is just the local store, not even the national store. So they had 95 times more opportunities for one of these visitors to become a paying customer. And that's what it all comes down to. Now, obviously, all 383 are not going to become paying customers. I don't know what the percentage is. It might be 0.5%. I don't know. But I do know that 383 has a better shot at it than 4. You know what I'm saying? And this is because of the 3 things that the Google algorithm wants. Now, I'm going to recap what those are. 1, the Google Business Profile. 2, more and better keywords, and also more and better backlinks. And that will help propel you into the top of this list. Now, I am going to go through and I'm going to look for Flooring Store US in the Google search. And I just want you to think about your own Google history. Like when you are searching for something, how far down do you search before you figure to yourself, oh, you know what, I probably have enough that I need, you know, I can look from here on up. You know, I don't have to go all the way down because I've got a lot of options already. Now, most people don't even click to go to the next page. So here I am on page 2. Let's go to page 3. That is even less likely. Yeah, that's why it's so important for you to be up near the top. You don't want people to have to search this far to find you. Would you search this far in order to find flooring in Crystal Springs? Excuse me, Coral Springs. What am I saying? I'm on the other coast. Somehow I'm with the dugongs and the manatee. So anyway, you get my point. I don't have to belabor that. You have a great website. It's not going to be hard to make those few changes. And I'll tell you that Jeff is going to be calling you back to get your ideas on what you heard in this video. And also, he can help set you up to get your website so that it is conforming with those 3 things that I talked about. And the goal would be to get you more customers. That's the bottom line. So I want to thank you so much for watching, Andres. You have a great rest of your day.